This episode of Trail of Curiosity, I'm gonna be checking out the trailer to the upcoming reboot of Paranormal Activity called Paranormal Activity Next of Kin. And as I mentioned in my last episode of Trail of Curiosity, there has been quite a lot of reboots slash sequels of the horror classics from the early 2000s, like Saw. We got a Saw movie recently, we got a Wrong Turn movie, technically. Recently we are getting a Resident Evil movie, and now there's also Paranormal Activity. Now I'm just waiting for Final Destination to be revealed, to be shooting, or that a movie is happening genuinely really very soon, and I'm gonna die out of happenings, because these are the movies, the horror movies that I grew up with, even though I didn't technically watch all of the movies from all the franchises. But these are the kind of the horror movies that my generation grew up with, and it's cool to see that we are at a time where these movies are getting their reboots, just like the 80s horror movies got their reboots in the early 2000s as well. And yeah, Paranormal Activity, I like these movies. They're not anything particularly special, but I remember being scared shitless from these movies. And it's kind of funny because there's nothing really happening from most of the movies. It's like 2 or 3 jump scares throughout the movies that get you. And I remember watching, I think it was the one with the little girls that scared me the most, might have been. I actually don't remember watching the first one when it aired. Not when it aired. I don't remember watching the first one when I was a kid. I only watched like videos on YouTube and stuff. But I remember watching the one with the kids, with the 2 sisters. And I think I might have watched 3, but I actually don't remember what 3 was about. Anyway, I'm a huge fan, and I'm curious to see what they're going to do with this, and what is the reason actually for doing a reboot. The fact that it's up to an 8th movie, I think it is, if I remember correctly, because the last one must have been the Ghost Dimension. Like, I can kind of understand wanting to bring it back to square one, to the beginning, to how it started off, but still, because definitely the movie started to go off the rails a little bit the more it went on, but that Mexican spin-off of Paranormal Activity was actually kind of hilariously fucking awesome. So I don't expect this one to be as good, but I'm still curious to see what the trailer is gonna offer. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into it and check out the trailer in 3, 2, 1.
Alright, whenever you're ready.
We are shooting a documentary because I am about to meet my first biological relative.
She's Amish.
I'm not. I am not Amish.
Huh. Is this a Paramount Plus original?
To have our sister Margot return to us.
I've always hoped that I could meet you all, so this is a really special moment for me.
Hey.
Okay, that is very
For a
different.
moment.
That is very different. Holy shit, interesting.
I like your doll. What's her name?
Yeah.
You know, that was my mom's name. She used to live here a long time ago.
She's still here.
What did you say?
Huh. Okay,
Whoa.
I'm really smelling
Why
some
would they
similarities
really
between
back
this and
here?
other reboots, but I'm gonna talk about it after the
The
trailer.
demon, Asmodeus, was trapped inside the chosen woman of God.
This has happened before.
What the hell?
Don't you dare jump scare me, I'm gonna be so pissed.
Baby.
Fuck you. Oh shit. Is this actually gonna be fucking good?
50-mile area.
They Amish.
Jesus wird kommen, Jesus wird kommen, Christus schaut die ganze Erde.
Man, this actually might be fucking good. What the hell?
Jesus wird kommen, Christus schaut die ganze Erde.
Huh.
Oh my god.
about this?
I have to know.
Don't you dare give me a jump scare. I'm gonna be mad. Wait, what the fuck was that? Wait, what? Wait. Okay, that was a little bit too much in that trailer. Holy shit. This might actually be good. Is this gonna be the best Paranormal Activity? I mean, at first I was like really not expecting anything this different. I went through like 5 stages of emotions during that trailer, because at first I was really kind of like, this is not gonna be great, but let's check out the trailer because might be good, and it actually ended up being actually pretty exciting. Then in the middle, I was kind of bothered by the fact that the story seems to be kind of going for the kind of reboot that the Wrong Turn, the Foundation movie was like, because if you have watched that movie or you have not watched that movie, I'm not gonna spoil it, but essentially what I'm gonna tell you is that there's no flesh-eating cannibals like in the original Wrong Turn movies. That's it. And that's why I personally don't consider that movie to be a Wrong Turn movie, because it has nothing to do with the concept of Wrong Turn, so might as well be called The Foundation. So I was kind of worried that this is gonna be doing similar concept, where it's just gonna be like a creepy poltergeist movie with the Amish or something, but it actually seems to be a little bit more than that. I see definitely some similarities with The Foundation, but I can also see some similarities with other reboots, specifically of the 80s horror movies, where in the new reboots or sequels or whatever, the main character of the movie has is like adopted or whatever, and they actually have some kind of connection to the villain of these movies. Like, for example, there's that one Halloween movie, I think it was, where the sister of Michael Myers ends up being grown up and he is trying to kill her or something. There's the Texas Chainsaw Massacre movie, I'm pretty sure, in which there's again another sister who ends up being chased and almost killed by the main villain of that movie. I don't think there's one for Jason like that, and I don't think there's one for Freddy, but there's definitely for Leatherhead, or Leatherface, not Leatherhead, Leatherface, and Michael Myers. So there's definitely similarities with that, and it actually seems kind of cool. There's actually a variety of scares that we're gonna be getting, I feel like, and I'm definitely gonna check the trailer throughout, but I first just want to go through the trailer itself one more time. So let's go again in 3, 2, 1.
Alright, whenever you're ready.
Actually, you know, no, screw it, I'm just gonna click through the trailer. So we have simple, surprisingly high quality opening shots. I did not expect this level of quality cam work. It kind of loses, I feel like, the homemade feel of the original ones, but if this ends up being a better movie, I'm not gonna care really overall. So we have exposition about them going to the Amish family, who the main character finds out they have a connection to, I guess. So that's kind of interesting. I wonder who came up with that idea. Where did that come from? Okay, kind of a creepy scene here. Interesting. I like that. I hate those kind of things with which you peel potatoes. I'm always worried. And I'm pretty sure when I was a kid, I did cut my finger, but it was such a long time ago that I don't remember really. But I'm always afraid of cutting my finger when peeling potatoes. Ugh. And that's even worse than that. Wait, this says this Halloween. Is this movie out already? Because it seems like it might be on Paramount Plus as well. So that's gonna be much easier to watch then. Okay, generically creepy scene with the girl saying that the mother is still alive. Because I guess she's gonna be the ghost, maybe? It's not gonna be Toby. Which again brings in the same kind of treatment that Wrong Turn got with their reboot, where it had no connection to the previous characters. And I don't know how I feel about that. To me, doing something like that, it's like doing a Friday the 13th movie without Jason. Like, why would you do that? That's who the whole movie series is about. And I can't believe some people defend that. Because I've seen, and I don't know, this is a little bit of a sidetrack, but I've seen some people defend the fact that the Wrong Turn Foundation doesn't have the original 3 villains from the original movies, by saying that it's still a wrong turn movie because the characters take a wrong turn in the movie, and that's what the movie is actually about, not about the cannibals. Like, come on, that's as much as Friday the 13th is about Camp Lake safety or bullying. I mean, come on. But I feel like in this case, at least, I don't know, it just doesn't really bother me as much. Because Toby, at the end of the day, in most of the movies, he's just a ghost. Like, he's not even a character. At least the Hilliker brothers in the Wrong Turn movies were kind of like characters, and they were like villains and everything. But Toby is just kind of a name, and the best we see from him is like, I think in the Ghost Dimension he's like a black figure or something, but that's pretty much it. So yeah, I assume that's the ghost is gonna be the mom who's gonna be chasing them. There was few quarantine-esque shots that I really like the one where the girl is on the ground. I'm hoping that I'm gonna find it at some point. Like this shot here with the girl under the bed really reminds me of that one episode of Doctor Who, Listen, which is really fucking good and horror episodes, for Doctor Who at least, in which we have the creature, which is supposed to be the scary thing in the episode, sitting on the bed. Like, that's the worst thing. When you're hiding from something that you can't see or you're afraid of, and you hide under the bed and it sits on the bed, it kind of turns the whole fear of the creature under the bed on its head, and it's so cool. I can actually genuinely really want to see the movie, because that's right, creepy as fuck. And this shot here with the girl on the ground really reminded me of Quarantine, which is a really good movie if you guys haven't seen it. And I've actually done a review of it on my channel, so you can check it out. And its sequel as well. And I wish the girl got dragged here on the ground, because that would be great homage to that movie. But again, instead she gets thrown in the air, which is still fine, but I would have preferred that. I wonder how much of a villain role the Amish themselves are gonna play, whether they're gonna be possessed or they're gonna be villainous like in the Foundation, like Wrong Turn the Foundation. Because it seems like in some shots, like when they're here in the car, a bunch of them, I mean, she looks possessed to me, but maybe I'm wrong. Okay, this actually genuinely seems not bad. Is that a two-headed, this looks like a two-headed goat or something. That's interesting. There's gonna be definitely some cool shit. And this is creepy as fuck. It brings me images of As Above, So Below, or even The Ring. So this actually might be the best Paranormal Activity movie, which is kind of rare for a sequel. And I'm curious what the fuck was that here on the end. We don't really get to see much of it, you know? Oh my god, fuck. That actually, fuck, that scared me. Are you kidding me? That genuinely got my heart to race. Okay, that quick cut. There's like a quick cut right here, where the creature ends up being a little bit further in front than it should be, and it creeps the fuck out of me. And again, this is really funny that this is in the movie, because recently we had a really cool Walking Dead episode, probably one of the best episodes I've ever seen, which had a creature like that running. Fuck me, I'm so into it. I'm definitely gonna be watching this movie. That's so good. That looks so good. That's a good fucking trailer, man. I really like it. Okay, October 2019. Hell yes. I'm so watching this. I'm so watching this. Comment down below whether you want to see a reaction, because would actually be really happy to do a reaction for this one. It will be really fun, I feel like. So yeah, really comment down below. Show that there is if there is a demand. If you guys want to see a reaction to this, because I'm really fucking hyped. I really will be watching that movie, 100%. Whew, damn, that I really did not expect this to be that good. I'm so hyped. I'm so hyped about this. Cause like I'm not the biggest fan of Paranormal Activity, but I like those movies and I like what they are, and this seems like it's gonna be really good and really different, but in a good way. So yeah, I'm into it. I'm 100% into it. So yeah, before we end this video, I just want to give a huge shout out to my currently one and only patron on Patreon, Omari Bridgman. If you want to join that person in supporting me, you can do that by going down in the description below and clicking on the link to my Patreon or to my Ko-fi account. Because for those of you who don't know what Ko-fi is, because I'm sure you know what Patreon is, Ko-fi is a website that is very similar to Patreon, where you can get where you can pledge your support to your favorite creators. But the biggest difference between the two websites is that, as you may know, Patreon is more for long-term support and getting benefits and perks for your monetary support of your favorite creators, while Ko-fi is more for like one-time donation kind of thing, more similar to Twitch. Although everybody who donates me money to me through Ko-fi is obviously gonna get a shout out on the channel for that. I mean, come on, you guys. Deciding to donate money to me is such a huge deal, and it means a lot to me. So I just have to share with everybody how great you are for that. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please leave a like and subscribe. Also, check out the description to my Twitter if you want to follow me over there, and to my Wattpad where I post my stories, because in addition to doing all these videos on my channel, I'm also a writer. And if you enjoy my stories, or you simply enjoy my videos, you can head over to Patreon or Ko-fi, where you can pledge your support and help get the channel going, help support me so I can keep writing the stories you enjoy. But if you don't want to do it, that's completely fine. You can still help me out in other ways, like liking this video, subscribing to the channel, and especially sharing this video with somebody who you think might enjoy. And I think it's pretty much it for this video, so hopefully I'm gonna see you in the next one. Bye!